You're watching the SCAC Player of the Week interviews. It's week 6 of the SCAC men's tennis season. Today we're joined by the SCAC Singles Player of the Week, Senior Wilson Lambeth of the Trinity University Tigers. And Wilson, first of all, congratulations and thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Wilson, you and the rest of your Tiger teammates coming off a big spring break trip this past week where you posted a 2-3 dual match record against top-end competition. What did this team learn about itself, and how did you gain confidence coming out of this spring break trip this past week?
So we started off the week with with Emory in Atlanta, and we played them hard. We lost 8-1, but we really knew what we were capable of. We can compete with the top teams. And honestly, that's just what we did. We had a certain confidence in ourselves that we could go out there and compete with anybody, not depending on the ranking or anything, but we could just go out there and get a big win, and it kind of we showed that resilience in our last 2 matches.
Outside of the tennis part of it, Wilson, how much does a trip like that, a spring break trip, help this team continue to grow off the court as well? You kind of get away from campus, away from the distractions. Are these moments where a team can really grow and continue to build towards something that you're trying to accomplish later on in the season?
Absolutely, and that's kind of what we were trying to identify in ourselves before the season started, and even in the beginning, we were kind of looking for that marquee win that we've been talking about for so long, because we've just come so close so many times, and to get a couple of those wins on the trips, it just means everything. And now we know what standard, we have an identity now. We're gonna fight, even though we don't have a ton of kids on the team. We're gonna fight and we're gonna be loud. So I think we learned that we can basically play with anybody, and that's where our confidence comes from.
Individually, you were outstanding, Wilson, posting a 3-0 record in singles matches at that number 2 spot. You defeated Wesleyan, Case Western, and Kenyon opponents, all those teams in the top 15. You improved to 6-6 on the season individually there at the number 2 singles spot. What was working well for you this past week? How were you able to be so successful out there on the court for the Tigers?
It really comes down to my mentality and really stay open to trying new things and trying to stay in matches. So again, that resilience has really helped me out, and it's just the confidence to hit my shots. That's really what it comes down to. If I'm confident and I know what I'm doing, then I have a confidence in myself that I can go out and win that match.
Describe your game, Wilson. Where are you comfortable as a singles player? How would you sort of, explain to someone where you maybe take a little advantage, get a little confidence out there against your opponents? When you're playing well, what's going right for you?
When I'm playing well, my serve is on, obviously, and I really am hitting through the ball. I'm getting my whole body through it, and I'm really just dominating points. I don't want to necessarily. I'm not in the best shape. I'm not the fastest guy on our team, so I don't want to back up and let somebody else take charge. So kind of my game style is kind of being up in your face and making you hit shots that you don't really want to hit.
Finally, looking ahead to this weekend, Wilson, you and the rest of your teammates back to action. You take on Austin College and non-conference Concordia on Saturday. Just take me through your expectations. What will be key for this team to try and continue to build off the success that you were able to have on that spring break trip?
So we've really been preaching to not kind of have a slump after our two good wins, and that's really just what it comes down to. We have to stay focused. It doesn't matter who we're playing. We have to go out there and treat it like it's a huge match, honestly, and I think that's what we're going to do. I think we'll take care of business and be on our way.
Now it's time for the fastest minute in all Division III sports. That's right, the SCAC 60, a chance for you, SCAC Nation, to get to know your SCAC players of the week a bit better. Wilson, are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
We'll put 60 seconds on the clock, and here we go. Wilson, are you a morning or night person?
I definitely say night person. I do stay up pretty late every night, and I'm maybe not being as productive as I should be.
Favorite day of the week?
I definitely have to say Thursday. Mostly people are done with classes for the most part, and so we usually try to have a good time.
Would you rather read a book or watch a movie?
Watch a movie.
Funniest teammate you have?
Funniest teammate, probably I'd say Wilson Hamilton. He's just he's got a lot of funny things to say, and he's got some pretty funny noises he makes as well. Maybe inadvertently, but we still think it's pretty funny.
If you didn't play tennis, what sport would you be playing at Trinity?
I would probably say basketball, and I've kind of always loved basketball, and I'm pretty tall too, so I guess it works out.
Appetizers or desserts?
I'll go appetizers. Bold choice.
And that will wrap up the fastest minute in all Division III sports, the SCAC 60. Again, this week we were joined by the SCAC Men's Tennis Singles Player of the Week, senior Wilson Lambeth of the Trinity University Tigers. Wilson, again, congratulations on your honor and best of luck as you continue to march forward throughout your senior year.
Appreciate it. Thank you.